see what happens here. It looks like we got readies and countdown. 3, 2, 1, and pills. Players going through level 6 to 9. This is 2 versus 15 here. Kind of similar board structure. A little bit more favorable, I think, for Inphlox along the bottom part of the board. But Dave Smith already going to town here and already just setting up some really, really good plays, Pack.
Yeah, you saw an earlier like swim tuck play from Dave Smith, and he can do that because he's playing on medium speed. Influx is playing on high speed. That leaves you a little less maneuverability, but he's very quick and decisive regardless.
Yeah, and we're really seeing it on display here. Oh, Dave potentially with a misplay. He may also be setting up for that red blue right
Perfect
below
field
that
right
swim, and that's
here.
exactly what he's doing. So he's got that all set up. He's holding on to a pretty good lead right now. 5 viruses here at the 45-second mark. Both these players could be out in under a minute.
A minute might be a little tough with these board setups. Right now, Influx has no blues left, and he's getting a steady stream of blue pill fragments. But there's like a lot of double and I didn't want to put that there. You wanted that in between clear.
And it looks like Dave's going to be out first at a minute 10, which is an amazing time here as we start this game off. And Dave now also just really rocking level 7 early on. Influx is a bit tied up. He's going to need to get some red support here, and he's going to have to clear that yellow garbage. Looks like he is going to do the drill down here, maybe set himself up for this double, and that's exactly what he's going to do. So he's going to be tripling out of level 6 here, just needing a double red, and boom, there it is, out at a minute 36.
Very nice recovery there for Influx, who's still only 6 viruses behind. It is very much a game.
Absolutely. And this is a bit of a split board here for Dave, but Dave is starting to rock things here. Really needing some red-yellow support to really start addressing the right side here. He's really only holding on to a very slight lead here. He's opened it up a little bit here with a string of consecutive clears, but really looking here to shine on this board. Really good horizontal there, and Dave is down to 14. Influx at 18. And a good lightning rod there puts Dave at 12. He's got good setups wherever he wants here. Now he's into single digit territory. No blue help for him. And I don't know if I agree with where he put that double blue pack.
I think he's trying to build up that bridge. If he gets a double yellow from this, then it would work great. But he just goes ahead and takes the horizontal play, nice and easy.
And he's going to have to figure out how he wants to play this last sequence of viruses. Influx down to his final 8. And now we're starting to see Dave address everything here. Now he's got everything he needs. He's going to get that horizontal, 1 red to go, 3 viruses to go for Influx. As Influx, I'm not sure what the setup is here, Packy.
Like I think he wanted to possibly horizontal some yellow fragments at the bottom of his board to get the red ones to drop down, but everything's been made a little complicated by some of the pill plays he's made. So it would be a dream to be able to get a double red out of this that he could just tuck in there. But now he's able to play it from the outside, so he should be home free pretty soon.
Yeah, and Dave had a bit of a slow start here. I think he wanted a combo at the top right of the board and didn't quite get it. And you saw him thinking there for a second about the L, instead fragmenting it out into a couple of separate combos. It is a pretty sizable lead, a 14 virus lead here for Dave Smith. But Influx starting to attack here has a pretty decent setup here at the start of his 8.
Yeah, there's a lightning log setup coming for DSS as soon. Yeah, I think he hesitated on that play earlier because he wanted to horizontal that blue virus in column 1, and he did not want to compromise that play. But eventually, RNG just basically forced him to do it. So let's see how he attacks column 1 at this point. Looks like he's going to just do so vertically at this point.
Excuse me. Breathing is difficult. 7 viruses to go here for Dave Smith as he's got some double red setups ready to go and just needing red really to start addressing anything here. And he is going to drill this down and get himself a triple. And Dave can really play this how he wants. He can go for the single or the double horizontal. He's just going to go for the 2 singles. Out at a 448, he is into 9 first, and a pretty good game so far here for Dave Smith.
Interesting swim move by Dave there. I wonder if he wanted to tuck it that far in, but right now, all it really has led to is maybe one piece of garbage in column 4 between the yellow and blue viruses. And so otherwise his stack is pretty clean so far, but he's starting to run out of places to put these colors that he doesn't need.
Yeah, but look at
Nice
this
drop
combo by
combo.
Dave Smith. It will put a lot of garbage down, and I think he wanted to flip that red yellow, but didn't quite get it to go here. He's got enough time to correct this, and he's going to get another horizontal clear, setting things up here. But you don't want to get too comfortable in the driver's seat here, as Inphlox has narrowed the lead down to 6. But Dave's just not really finding good places for blue right now.
Yeah, there's a cluster of garbage on his board. He has a nice L clear set up on column 8 if he wants to take it. And he might wait until he finds a pill that he does not have any other play for. And he just took it, so that's nice and clean.
22 to 16 here. Dave's going to have to start making some moves here if he wants to stay in this here. Inphlox playing a very, very clean board, looking for just a couple plays. Double red would be huge for him here. It is 15 to 13 here as our players just trying to stay the course here. 15 to 11 now as Dave is going to be dropping that yellow-red down and is just really looking for some help here. That red piece of garbage in column 4, Packy, I think is the critical point here. That's his last blue, and he's not really been able to do much with blue otherwise.
Yeah, it's really taunting him at this point. That entire column 4 really has been a problem, and as he has been struggling with that, Influx only needs a couple of blue pills to finish this off. And there it is. He's going to be out at 7 flat.
A really, really good comeback there by Inphlox. He was down by quite a bit at one point. Dave just couldn't really find the momentum here on level number 9, and that cost him the game here. But still plenty of Dr. Mario left to play here, but it is 1-0 in favor of our 2 seed.
Nice 7-15 by Dave Smith to finish it off. That level 9 really got him. That one little red piece of garbage that made column 4 just unplayable for the longest time.
And more T for Inphlox here. And we're just waiting on a ready from Inphlox, and we will be going here. And it looks like we have it. So let's get that countdown going. In 3, 2, 1, and pills. Off we go here. And kind of a similar board here. A little bit more favorable for Dave Packy, as Dave's got that column 5 a little bit wide open. So he can really have some maneuverability on the lower parts of the board.
Yeah, nice flat top line to start with on the left-hand side of his board. Looks like he's just, yeah, that was starting to get a little dicey.
It was a little scary there when things get stacked up that high, but Dave is one of our stalwarts. He knows how to rock those higher elevation scenarios, and we're seeing it on display here. Inphlox, meanwhile, kind of just piecemealing some combos together here. He is now tied up, now holding on to a slight lead. As I say that, he loses the lead. But he is holding firm against Dave Smith. Dave Smith running out of yellows. There's 2 yellow viruses remaining are on the bottom of the board and are blocked by other viruses. So he'll have to get those cleared out to keep things going. But he's got a lot of combinations and opportunities here. He could go double horizontal on those 2 reds, and perhaps that's what he's looking for here, Packy.
Yeah, he's looking for some reds to horizontally clear these reds in columns 1 and 5, and there's a double red rush, and it could not have come at a better time. But now he needs blues, and he's going to have to wait till that rush is over to get to those blues. And they're out at pretty much the same time.
Yeah, great finishes by both players here. Again, an open section for Dave Smith, so he's able to maneuver down the board a little bit better than Inphlox. Inphlox is definitely going to have to just work his way down here, but he's off to a really good start. Going to get some red off the board and then a blue, and he's got that little bit of red garbage, but that's not the worst thing to deal with. You can absolutely play the red, yellow, or yellow, blue, or blue, blue, red how he wants to. And he's definitely doing that here, playing a very vertical game here. He is holding on to a 1 virus lead as Dave Smith getting a nice horizontal, and Dave playing a bit of a split board here, but he's got a lot of opportunities to underclear, and we're seeing it here in that lower right corner. With what limited yellow he has, he's been doing a pretty good job here.
Nice quick bridge building there to get to that red horizontal clear.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he looks like. He's gonna go all the way and go for the T here and take it.
Very nice drop T. He is at 9, and now he's at 6. Inphlox at 6, now at 5 here. I think really it's anybody's board here, but with this double red, it is 4-3 here, and we're going to see the underclear start getting built by Dave. Dave's going to use that double blue. He's down to his last couple of viruses. He is going to eat a little drop time here. He's going to be out at 254.
Here we go.
Oh, we've already had one overtime this tournament. Are we going to have another one? As both players out at 257 here. Packy, these players just absolutely going off.
Let's see how Dave, it looks like he's going to go ahead and take the T now. Gets a quick little garbage clear. There's just that one yellow fragment on column 4, but he can turn that into a horizontal clear if he gets a double yellow at some point.
Yeah, and I think Dave was trying to tuck that double blue over and wasn't able to do it. So it got a bit clogged up, but he is starting to work on getting things fixed up here, and is going to leave some garbage on that wing column. A little bit of a risky strat here, but we have seen it work for players before. Dave is looking to get that horizontal off the board, giving himself a little bit more room. He's going to just start piecemealing single pill clears. Really just prioritizing that play. Good combo drop here that does drop the yellow garbage down, but if you have that at a lower elevation, it usually is less of a problem. It is currently 14-16 here. These players just, trading punches. A good fat bolt there and a good garbage clear from Dave Smith. That's going to put him at 13, but Inphlox is first into single digits, 9 viruses to go. The short stack here, though, puts Dave at 11 here, but Inphlox with a nice combo there, and he has the better end game, I think, here, Packy.
Yeah, he does have the better end game. Both boards looked a little bit sloppy, but Dave's was a bit of a problem because he's got all this garbage stacked up on the right-hand side of his board. Gets a nice horizontal clear there, but he's still got a lot to work through.
Yeah, absolutely here, as he's got 9 viruses here, and he seems pretty tied up here. I think with that double blue from way earlier, I think he was just trying to set up those blues that we're now seeing come off the board. But this is a tough situation for Dave as he's just trying to keep this competitive. But Inphlox starting to go to work here on 9, and he's practically, I don't want to say he's practically run away with it, but he's given himself a nice cushion here, a 9 virus lead going into level 9.
A 9 virus lead and counting as Dave just now gets into his level 9. Finally got through his end game on 8. Had a nice little flourish at the end there, but these yellows in column 2 right now, he doesn't need them. He really needs to crank up the efficiency at this point.
All right, 17-30 here. Dave's got a good double yellow rush here. What's he going to do with it? He's going to just take the short stack here, open up more other color opportunities. He's at 25 here, just trying to stay his tournament life. But it is currently 23-10 here as Inphlox playing an absolutely stellar end game here. He is a little bit plugged up, but he's got everything set up that he needs. And this double yellow is going to take that easy triple off the board. And now it is free and clear for Inphlox. He is going to combo it out. He's going to swag it out, and he will take the win at a 6-14. So Inphlox takes the sweep and will advance to take on Arco in round 2.